chemistry there. And now Forney will head up ice to Simpson. Out of his reach, Simpson will chase after it. Simpson winning the faceoff for the Wolves' first goal in their last outing against San Antonio. It was his 75th assist in the American Hockey League. Now turned over on in front, walking in. Pelushai scores. Diving, he pokes it home.
I just mentioned the skill of this guy. We have not seen him very much this year with an injury. Aaron Pelushai, he just waltzes and dances his way through a couple of areas and situations. Wisniewski with the puck is going to try to pass it across the front of the net to his partner, and Brian Simmons had a blowout. He goes down, he's still spinning like a top. And Pelushai, a very good move. Gallavan on his back, but couldn't hook him enough. And you see it, the end result of the trip. But what a move it is in midair out of Bobby Orr around Menino.
So Pelushai will net his 5th goal this season. Don Lieber not happy about something. Apparently a penalty, perhaps. Do we get another look?
Also, I do not know. He certainly wasn't happy, and he didn't like what he was told either. I mentioned earlier, Menino, about him keeping his team in. They were late arriving, and I just, as a player, I hate that. I hate having to rush around to get ready for a hockey game, and they were not the quickest in arriving tonight.
Normally, at least 2 hours in advance, about an hour 45 they got here. Stapleton will drop it off the point. Chelios a shot, tipped through to Crab out in front. Anderson's stick was tied up. Now he whips it through the top of the crease. Boy, Barry Townsend saved that one from being tied. Anderson gets a second try. He scores. We are tied, Billy, at 1.
Oh, what a shift from this line, and it's just a constant. This has been, I want to say, a broken record, because every game this line has just been spectacular. There's been games when they haven't had a lot of points, but they've owned the puck offensively. Here is Stapleton, back to the point, a shot is redirected. Good hands by Anderson through in the middle of the ice from Crab. He holds on, whips his body around. This is steered away, first of all, by Bishop. Back to the point again. Shot redirected by Crab. Good kick save with the right pad, but kicked right to Matt Anderson, who has a 6x4.
And Bishop's got to be wondering, what does he have to do after making a nice save on that tip-in tight?
Look at the white jerseys all following the puck. Everybody moving in with the puck on the left side of the ice. Instead of stopping, looking around, they all went with the flow.
Track back out at center.
Talbot won it cleanly, but so cleanly they went out to the neutral zone.
Ryan Sippis to Kevin Dole. Finds Johnny Poole. Poole will move in with Jamie Hunt. Poole cutting the slot, gives it on to Hunt. He shoots, he scores! Jamie Hunt just found the handle as a forward, and the Wolves have a 2-1 lead.
Good for him. Boy, that is a pretty play from behind the goal of the Wolves all the way up the ice. This is how you do it. And I'll tell you what, if you watch this play open up through the neutral zone, there's Sippets and Dole. Look at his feet across now. Jamie Hunt moved across the blue line. That opened up a lane in all the skating room for Johnny Poole. And that's what he was able then to make a perfect feed across. Everybody converged on him. And Hunt, his forehand just let it rip. It was a perfect play. So Kevin Dole, when he spotted Poole alone, he gave him the puck because of Hunt moving across the blue line. Everybody went with Hunt.
His first goal since 2007, and he gives the Wolves a 2-1 lead. Position or whatever position. As it comes free to Eller on the left side. Slides it up top, and there's Crab to break it up.
Well, it's nice to have the luxury of having guys that can win faceoffs too, but I think Matt Anderson's taken over that.
Eller walking in tight, kicking the leg with Menino. Puck came back to him and ends up in the goal. Zach Weed looking around. The goal light is on. Chris Chelios was chatting, and now the linesman, Craig Neal, will come in.
Now, there's still chat going on, but blow the whistle. Let's have, this referee is so unsure of what he's doing on the ice. I mean, he was in the vicinity. Blow it down. Make the call. Here comes Eller, fakes the shot. He's going to waltz all the way in, make a nice move. What a save this is with a left pad, though, and here comes Talbot. Now, he's just pushing and pushing and pushing, and ends up pushing everybody into the net, and this is going to count, I believe.
Yeah, I think Talbot kicks the stick of Peter Menino, and then it goes off of the paddle of Menino's stick and then kind of falls into the net.
Yeah, I think Stapleton, though, had the first shot. If we see from the angle, I think Stapleton actually pushes it into Menino, and then the kicking motion from Talbot. And then does Eller get it? But no decisive actions from this official all game so far. And he was in the vicinity. Make the call. Blow it down. I'm not sure if he knew what he was doing.
It results in a 2-2 tie here in the second.
Penalty goes on there for about 35 seconds. A little bit tired. They had a partial break.
Jan Stastny will leave it off towards the line for Ueland. Trying to battle it in deep. It's up in the corner for Stastny. Touch pass up top. Drac. There's that back door. Armstrong shoots. He scores. In a rare third period goal given up by the Wolves.
First one in 10 games, but what a beautiful play by Trzenovic. Excellent recognition. First of all, it became a 2-on-1 in front of the net. And Trzenovic in the high slot receives the pass. And instead of firing it immediately where most of the play was going to, there's the initial pass from Stastny. If he fires it now, it probably doesn't get through. Head up all the way. And look at all those white jerseys on the opposite side. Both defensemen going to the front. And a nice goal. Great release. With Armstrong that floated it in.
Yep, Armstrong's 13th of the season. Coming back from a concussion tonight after missing the last 5 games. And that does break a very impressive streak, which the Wolves have been perfect in the third period. 9 straight games they went without giving up a third period marker. A cycle in the Wolves zone. Porter to the line for Richmond. Shot blasted through, but just off target.
Didn't see it, Benito. It's interference.
Welch gets away with it. Jason Craw in the neutral zone. Played for Brett Sterling. Sterling will pick up on the right side. Has a man on the front. Broken up. They score! Brett Sterling gets a friendly bounce, and that's just the break the Wolves are looking for.
That went off Porter. Chris Porter on the back check. After the save, it goes up into the air, hits Porter in the belly, I believe, and finds the back of the net with 2 minutes remaining. Jason Crowder backhand pass. He actually fans in it, but look at the collision in front. Richmond goes down. Porter comes back. A bad angle shot. The save from Bishop, then it hits the coming back checker. Porter in the luggage and goes into the net.
That's an unbelievable break for the Wolves.
Up against the post, too.
And we were talking with Rick Walmsley, the coach of the Rivermen, before the game, and he just says, we're not getting any breaks right now. And that's just a sure sign of it right there.
Well, we'll see how things go now, because they've been playing too defensive. This happens when things are not going well. You get into that shell, and bad things happen because of that.
Joey Crabb will roll it in.
Except for Armstrong, he still had the puck.
Now it's Wisniewski moving in, takes it the distance, and sends it just wide. Now he gets it in. Bishop makes the save.
Wisniewski got a piece of that. I'm not sure if Clark was shooting or passing it, but it went to Wisniewski on the side. He somehow turned his body and fired it on net, hit the side of the net.
Final 15 seconds of regulation time. Postma with one more rush to Jason Croft, trying to split the defense, leads it off for Johnny Poole to Sterling for the game. Yes! He scores! His 31st of the year! And remarkably, the Wolves have a 4-3 lead.
That is phenomenal. Absolutely. How about the creativity? And this is exactly what I was talking about the Rivermen. Watch them back away. They are in a shell. They back off. They let everything open up for the Wolves. And J.C. Clark through the middle of the ice will make a beautiful feed here to Poole. And he finds Sterling available. Nobody around Brett Sterling. Everyone in white watching the puck. And what an amazing turn of events in 2 minutes. Exactly, because there was 2:05 remaining when the Wolves scored the equalizer.
Talk about a 2-minute drill. That was a couple of instant offense goals by Brett Sterling. That line had been held in check in this game. And now an offside with 1.7 seconds to go. And the faithful here at Carver Arena reluctantly start heading towards the exits. They are stunned as you just look at the faces leaving the building.
What a very nice play. Johnny Poole, how about Donnie Laver switched the lineup, put Johnny Poole here late in the third period back with Sterling and Krog, and look what he ended up doing for Brett Sterling and the Wolves. That is a splendid, miraculous 2 points for them. Let's go back to this goal, and the clock will be up in this screen for you to look at with the time remaining. And I talk about defensive shells. Here this game is 3-3. Look at the trap. Skate it out. Make smart plays. Here comes Jason Krog. Everybody goes after him. 3 guys. He leaves it up for Pohl. They're watching Pohl. Nobody watching Sterling. That is just so poor defensively. And Sterling, with the shot he has and the time he had, no chance whatsoever. That is just a beautiful goal to win the game.